Hey, how's it going everyone? Bike Hippie here. So last night when I was out for a rip on the new Sunday, I developed a creak in the Sunday Saker crank. So I'm going to take this Sunday Saker crank apart and show you guys how to fix this creak. Let's do this. Alright, you take your Allen key and you loosen off the pinch bolt. And then we loosen the pinch bolt off on the other side. You need to take them right out because you got to clean it. So now that your pinch bolts are out, you can take out your crank bolts. Oh, that's loose. If you watch my build video and I said I'm going to assume they're tight, and I said never assume anything. They got grease on the crank bolts. Why, Sunday? Why? Let's loosen off the other side. Oh, that's loose. So loose. So if you're out there and you just bought a brand new BMX, I highly recommend just doing what I'm doing right now. So I want to see if this one is longer than that one over there. No, they're the same length bolt. So both of these bolts, they have washers on them that have like a serrated part. So remember when you take these off, the serrated part is out. Oh, it might just be attached. So on my crank bolt, this washer doesn't come off, so I'm just going to clean it up with the washer on. Let's do that. I'm surprised that there's grease on the crank bolts. I had the creak going on with my Fit Bike Co, and I put it all back together with Loctite, and I'm going on 2 years without a creak, so I'm putting this back together with Loctite. So you got to make sure to get the old Loctite off the bolt. Do the other one. It's really stuck on there. On both of them. I think I'm just going to go ahead and dab the red Loctite on and go for it. Alright, let's take this crank apart. So you want to make sure that this hat one stays with the left crank arm. go. Now when your bike's upside down, be very careful with how your chain ends up. You don't want to be chasing loops if you've ever been there. I'm just going to give my sprocket a clean. I live on a peninsula, so there's already quite a bit of sand collecting into the grease here. So I'm just going to go ahead and clean it all up best I can. Now, grease and Loctite don't mix, so I gotta clean out. Let's take these off right here. So you gotta make sure that these will stay on the right side with the drive side sprocket. So I'm just gonna go ahead. Come on, spindle. That way, maybe. Yeah, there we go. There's your spindle. I gotta try and clean out inside there. I'm gonna go grab some Q-tips. All right, and we'll clean out the grease in the spindle. So if you're a bike mechanic out there, let me know. Do you use grease or do you use Loctite? Alright, that should be good. All right. All right, I got this crank all cleaned up, got the red Loctite. Let's put it back together. All right, spindle back in. Take a little bit of white lithium grease. On the spindle. Keep it away from the bowl there. Take this one that was on the right hand side, your drive side, and then this hot one. Like so. And chain on. There. And on your non-drive side, you only have this hot washer. Stick that on that way. And you want to make sure put your cranks on. Like so. Now, take your crank bolt, put a little bit of Loctite on it, like so. Don't need a lot of Loctite. Then you take your other crank bolt, some more Loctite on that one. Go. And you can tighten those up. And you want exactly 48 Newton meters. If I'm just kidding, this is a BMX, not a mountain bike. So let's tighten this one up. Too tight. Too loose. just right. Okay, let's put some Loctite on the pinch bolts and put them back in. Oh. Whoops. That's onto the crank bolt. Okay. Yeah, wipe off the excess grease that's squeezed out a little bit there. And that's how you fix a squeaky 3-piece crank. You gotta let that Loctite sit for 24 hours, so I'll let this bike sit overnight, take it for a rip tomorrow. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, hope it was helpful for you, and have a nice night.